Hey family. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for the delay. Let me get us on Instagram. How's everyone doing? Let me know who is live so I could properly greet you. Sorry about that. My tech is like teching right now, y'all. My tech is teching. Like my phone don't want to go. But good evening. Good evening. Are you guys ready for a locked and loaded live? Are you ready for locked and loaded live? How am I at it? Live. Start now. All right, let's see who's in the house. Let's see who's in the house. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Aisha. Wagwan Stacy. Let's see. Hey, Pammy. Hey, Reese. Hey, y'all. Wagwan. Instagram, you guys go over here. You guys go over here. What's up? I miss you guys. Happy Locked and Loaded Live. If you are joining for the first time, welcome. My name is Tara, co-founder of Peculiar Roots, where we make amazing bill-of-free products for your locks. If you're joining for the first time, you guys already know, just drop where you're from, say hello, and we're gonna get started. Tonight, we're just kind of chilling, celebrating. Just had a major win. Hey, Shatara. So most of you guys kind of saw yesterday. I live streamed it. So I won Entrepreneur of the Year. I won't say I won. I got recognition for Entrepreneur of the Year, and here in Greensboro. So that was exciting. It was a really, really nice, intimate celebration, and my family got to come out, and it was really great. Look at Instagram acting up. You love the products. I'm glad to hear that. So I'm going to show you guys the video. So I'm going to start off by showing you guys the video that they did to kind of sum up everything so you guys have an idea of what happened. This video was literally filmed while we were packing up to go. So it was really crazy. That whole week was crazy. We had 2 interviews back to back. And I think I actually went live when I was filming this. So you guys got to see the behind the scenes of the behind the scenes. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and share it right now. Let's do it first on Instagram. I'm just going to bring that up here. Facebook. My name is Tara Darnley, and I am a serial entrepreneur and the founder of Peculiar Roots, Dreams Inspired Reality, and Darwin & Co. I always say entrepreneurship chose me. Honestly, it took years before I realized that this was my thing, that I was a creative, that I had ideas, and that, they were tangible enough to put into the world. It didn't happen overnight. It was hard. There was lots of sleepless nights. There was lots of mistakes. There was lots of errors. It takes practice, like everything else. The first business I started was Darwin & Co. alongside Carl, and Carl's our co-founder. And it was inspired by my daughter, Alethea, who started to teach at only 2 months old, and we weren't able to find her a traditional teeter. Every little issue that happened with that baby, he wanted to solve it with a product. Babies are always having their hands gnawing on their mouth, so he was like, well, what if we put a teeter that she could just wear on her hands, and you don't have to worry about it falling on the floor a million times. And this was our first product.
Our first business, which was a Yummy Meat in New York City right after she had her daughter. So I remember our sister and I and Tara herself, we used to go out, to show the product. Our goal has always been to involve her family in this business or whatever business that she started.
So we had the idea December 2014. We were like, okay, we're gonna go head deep. We formed our LLC. I had no business background at the time, didn't go to college, and so I was literally Googling everything and figured everything out, put our life savings up. And I was like, you know what? I need a big break. What does a big break look for a small business? And at the time, Steve Harvey talk show was really popular. And I email every single night before I put her down. And lo and behold, we got a call and of that show. That first day we did like $100,000, which was insane. And this is sold over the entire globe. So this was our first baby that brought all the magic. Today we have over 100 products for Darling & Co. So from skincare, hair care, toys. A lot of our products focus on solving practical problems as well as parents, how can we impact everyone around us. Our second company, Dreams Inspire Reality, was actually started because we have a podcast called Dreams Inspire Reality. I wanted to be able to provide practical advice for entrepreneurs to scale their business. After relocating to Greensboro, and by then we had 2 children, we then decided that we would start a third company, Peculiar Roots. Carl and I have had locks for over a decade. There was still no brands really catering to the lock community. And again, instead of complaining about it, what does an entrepreneur that's crazy do? We try to figure it out. And so we did. We spent a few years formulating the products, and by the time that we were set to launch, it was actually during COVID. Sold out the first week, and we had to get a warehouse, and just imagine navigating all of that during COVID. It was extremely difficult, but we did it, and we cultivated a tribe that's thousands of women and men all over the world right now.
Her devotion to her customers is beyond anything I've ever seen. And I worked for Disney for 10 years, so I know what it's like to commit to customers and really giving them unique products that were not available. And she said, I'm going to fill that gap. And that's really the kind of the success recipe for most entrepreneurs, if they can find that gap. She can raise money in a variety of ways. She worked with Target, for instance, and joined their program. Sally's Beauty Shop, she joined their program. She was able to raise money and also be able to distribute her product through those partners. And entrepreneurs are constantly looking for money and for resources, and she's able to do that.
So we got really great partnerships such as Walmart, Target, Amazon, and so we've definitely outgrown the space, and we are getting ready to pack up and leave.
I see your business getting better and bigger, and also branching to something else that's gonna be bigger and better too.
Grateful to create that impact, and just seeing the joy on people's face every day when they pick up our products is something I would never get used to, but I'm grateful to have that creative impact in the world. That's it, y'all. That's it.
Business, which was a Yummy
in New York City, right? So that was it, y'all. They did a really great job at the video, I thought. Especially the time frame we had was super, super crunch. But I loved how it turned out. And obviously y'all saw Amir turned up. Turned up. But it was really nice how they capture like everything. I think it's important for us to kind of pause, reflect on things, no matter what it is. It doesn't have to be entrepreneurship, but just sometimes just pause and reflect on what you're doing, and celebrate your wins. That's something I definitely don't do at all. So that was really nice that my accountability, partners or people that I look up to, they chose to honor me in that way. And that's actually, so I'm a part of a board here in Greensboro, and them along with some other people selected that whole thing. So that was really nice. I'll show you guys the trophy. It's all smudged because Olivia had it, but here it is. So cute. But I'm honored. I'm excited. And back to work. Back to work. Thanks, Heather. Thanks, Pammy. Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate you, ladies. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Aisha. Yeah, but it was really nice. And I think one of the things, like, even afterwards, like, there's so many like amazing businesses. So a part of like the celebration yesterday, we got to like judge 12 companies, and it was so many like different amazing businesses that's right here in Greensboro, and they're doing amazing things. And I think a lot of the times that we see small businesses, we think it's easy because we make it look easy, right? Um, it's not. It's mentally exhausting. There's a lot of cons with it, obviously, but there's also a lot of pros with it. And I think the biggest pro for me is literally just having the quality time and being able to make my schedule and stuff like that. Thanks, Miss Jackie. Thanks, Miss Jackie. But yeah. Hey, who's calling me Miss Tara? Well, y'all call me Miss Tara. I feel hella old. Hi, Miss Tara. But yeah, it was really great. It was really great. And I don't think I have more words, but it was really awesome. And I'm glad I got to share that with my kids yesterday. So thank you all for that. Aisha said, I love how you made your kids a part of the acceptance speech, normalizing, including your kids. You're amazing. Yeah, I think so. One of the things like I always try to do is like include them. So even like when I'm pitching, I remember I had a pitch and Amir was still nursing. And obviously I could have pumped and left a whole lot of bottles for him, but I was like, I want to bring him because if I brought him and I know I'm going to crush this pitch, that opens door for somebody else that may want to come and pitch, but she may not have a babysitter, or she's going through the same thing and she doesn't want to like, like just leave her baby. So when I actually went, everyone was so open and welcoming, and they were like, can I hold him? And I think he was like going on like a year that time, but they was like, can I hold him? I'll watch him for you. Do you need time? Like everyone was so like understanding of the situation. And I think like, even as we were like, a lot of women approached me yesterday and they were like, oh, thanks for doing that. I have a hard time. Like I left my baby home today. And I'm like, we have to all start normalizing it, right? And our kids adjust. So even like yesterday, one thing I'll say with my kids, they will be loud in the house. Y'all know that. If I'm on a live, y'all could hear them. But when we're out and about, they really don't like, they're really like good when you're out. So even yesterday they were like, oh my God, your kids just literally sat there. They were so like well behaved. And I'm like, again, when we look at events, and most of them like say business events or whatever it is, kids are normally not invited because of that, right? So it was really, really great to just see that. And I think we all like, even men have to normalize that. I know when COVID happened, I loved when like COVID happened in the sense of like the business world, because it forced us to like, you're in meetings and you're seeing like big execs. Like I remember being in meetings with like Walmart, Target, like all those kind of huge companies. And guess who was behind them? They kids. Guess who was in the background? Their kids. And all they had to do was like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, why are you apologizing? Those are kids. Like they're supposed to be kids, right? So it was good to kind of see that, because then they had to like feel what other people were feeling all these years when it came to like their kids. Like you wanted to maybe do a job interview, but you're like, I can't do it because my kid is going to be turned up, or, my kid may be crying, or whatever it is. Like, I just felt like COVID normalized a lot of that, and it really made us all human. And it was like a plain level field where it's like, yo, if your kid just pops up in the background right now while you're doing this live or you're doing this meeting, we're going to all stop and we're going to let them be kids and then we're going to resume, versus saying, oh my gosh, like, can you like, get your kid away? Like, it's like, yeah. So I was happy when that happened. So for sure. Lead by example. You never know who you will impact and how you impact them. Exactly. Absolutely. I feel like it's not it's kind of almost like it's like a deformity, right? When you have like people make it like a deformity, like you have kids and it's like you're deformed, like you can't do certain things, you can't function. So yeah, I remember that. I'm going back to Instagram, y'all. Y'all know I'll be like going back and forth. Yep, home training. Y'all know Caribbean kids be having home training. If nothing, they gonna have home training. Yeah, COVID life did have some positive effects. I think that was one of the big one. The reason became entrepreneur to not have to apologize. Either you accept or you don't. It doesn't have to be either or. Kids should be a part of that so they can learn and grow. Absolutely. And I think there's two-part goals, right? There's the prejudice towards it, obviously, just as parents overall, but then it gets really complicated when you're a minority. It gets really complicated because then there's more stereotypes added to that factor of kids, right? I remember when we used to travel, like with Lee. Lee started traveling like 3 months, so she normalized like traveling. She knew how to like behave, and I hate even saying she knew how to behave because how does a 3-month-old behave, right? But she was well behaved. She's always been quiet. Like Lee legit has always been quiet. So I remember we used to travel with her and people would just automatically like roll their eyes at us when we got on the plane. Especially if we were sitting near them, because they just assume like, oh my God, my flight is going to be horrible. This baby's going to turn up. And then throughout the flight, guess who's coming to us? It's always a flight attendant coming to us. Do you want snacks? Lee used to collect, they used to give her the pins. Like every flight we went on, she had a pin. She had so much pin because everyone would just come up to her like and give her a pin because they were like, she's so well behaved. Oh my gosh, like we didn't hear a peek. Is she okay? Or the flight attendants just wanted to feed her because it's like, oh, maybe she about to snap soon. So let's give her some snacks or let's give her some extra. But she wouldn't peep because again, when you think about that normalization factor of her doing it so often, it wasn't a big deal for her. It was like, okay, we're going on a flight. I know how to behave. Or even like going on interviews. Like if you guys, like even, I don't know where it's at now, but if you guys found a video where we were on Steve Harvey, Lee was like straight professional, like in terms of the way she was acting when she was like 8 months old at the time. Like she turned around to the camera and she started waving at everybody. Like you can't teach an 8-month-old that, right? Right. So it's like because those things were normal to her because she would see me get ready for pitches or stuff like that. Or even last year when she won her first pitch competition, it was because she saw me practice so much, or she would watch from it's not normally directly, like you're not just sitting there watching you, but they are watching. So it's just like, I think we all should just normalize whatever we want to be normalized for our lives. You have to start doing it yourself and then everybody else will kind of follow suit. So that's definitely a privilege that I don't take for granted because I know it's not afforded to everyone and it takes time. It didn't happen yesterday. It took 7+ years to happen. So it's definitely a privilege that we often take for granted, but it's a privilege. So I'm grateful. I'm happy. So back to reality, right? Back to reality. This is just like a glass figure. So back to reality. So some updates that I have for you guys. We didn't have like a topic tonight. It's really to talk about that. Before I jump into like some updates and stuff, did you guys have any questions for me? It can be about like entrepreneurships, Lord. That's what the guy was like. We're going to learn how to say the word entrepreneurship. But if you guys have like any question about like entrepreneurship, just let me know. McDaddy, I saw your comment yesterday. I was like, we missed you on Locked and Loaded Live, but I didn't know that name. I was like, who the heck is McDaddy? So welcome, Malcolm. Yep, you just give that look when they acting up, and that's it. You just all you got to give your kids is that look. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, I'm open to them. I would say for Peculiar Roots, or I'll even go back for Darling and Co. It was definitely like the company where you learn everything. Like, you know, all the mistakes were made. Like anything through the journey was learned through that company. The mistakes, the trials, the million no's that were received, everything horrible that you could think of was experienced through that company. Could write a book about it. You know, through business, growing a tough skin. There's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes of being a business owner, and it's off. We can't really talk about everything that happens because one, it's deemed unprofessional. Two, it will make you look weak, or three, it's like, who are you really going to complain to, right? And I'll give you guys an example. Like with Darling when we started, we were definitely like bullied in the industry. So that brand is like the baby industry. So kids' toys, definitely dominated by white men. And so we were definitely bullied when we got in that industry because it's like, what are you doing here? You guys, you don't know what you're doing. Like, this is not your field. Get out of here. But you have to, that's why I say you have to grow thick skin, which didn't happen obviously right away. Racism for sure. I remember going to trade shows and mind you, let's talk about those trade shows. And that's why I don't do trade shows now. So a lot of you guys have reached out to me like, hey, are you going to this show? I don't do those because it's just, to me, it's just fake. It's just so much happening there. And it's just, it's not for me. At this point in my life, it's not for me. But I remember going to trade shows back then. Even my mom was saying it, my sister was saying it to me this morning. She was like, Dad, you remember when we used to go to trade shows and people just would walk by us and they would not look at us? So we would go to trade show. It would be two parts. It would be from your own people. So we used to go to trade shows and people wouldn't look at our booth because they automatically assumed we were like workers. We were just working the booth for somebody else. So our own people, they wouldn't even look at the booth, right? It was like, we're not going to talk to them Black people. And they would just pass your booth, stand there, and somebody else's booth with a way whacker product would just have all the attention. So we experienced stuff like that. And then we experienced where people that were coming to the show to buy products, they would automatically bypass your booth because they would think that you're either working for somebody or because it's your product, we don't want it. Right? My mom said, I remember that. Yeah, and then they would, oh, this one was funny. I remember when I went to a trade show and I killed it. Like I was killing it, right? And the guy, I was like, he sold on the product. Like, you know, he was like, I'm gonna email, I'm gonna order, da, da, da. And because that's all you do. You go there to sell to like retailers. And this guy emailed on Monday, and he was like, I want to speak, can you direct me to the owner? Like, I met one of your colleagues at the trade show. Can you direct me to the owner? Y'all, I told this man I was the owner. Like, I told him I was the owner, but he emailed like, can you direct me to the CEO? I would love to like set up a meeting. And I'm like, dude, like you just killed yourself. You ain't getting my products. You are not selling my products. And so that's when the thick skin come in, where you get to like decide, hey, you don't want everybody to sell your shit. Like, you could decide, like, I don't want you to sell my stuff, or it may look amazing, like, oh, if this retailer carries my product, but in reality, if they don't even believe in you and have the respect for you from the jump, imagine how they're going to treat your stuff when it's in store, right? So we definitely experienced a lot of that with that company. And because our product was so diverse, meaning we weren't saying, hey, it's for any type of race. We're just like, it's for all babies. If you teething, it's for your baby. And so a lot of people did not know the company was Black owned because we were focused on the product, and the quality of the product was excellent. I don't even know if I have one to show y'all, but somewhere here. But it was excellent. The packaging was dope. What people used to tell us was, your products don't look Black owned. Your packaging doesn't look Black owned. I don't know what that means. I know what it means to a degree, but at the time, because we were like, oh, we're going to make sure whatever we put out in the market looks amazing. I couldn't wrap my head around what that meant. Right. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff. I remember like retailers reaching out to us, and they would tell us they're going to carry us. And then a week later, they'll be like, oh, your price is too high. And then they pick up a brand that's the same. They come on the market 3 years later. They have less, their product price is less because obviously they're a bigger brand. I'm talking about the big baby brands, right? So obviously you can't compete with them. So it was a lot of shit. And like I said, like, I could talk about it now because I don't care. But then I couldn't talk about it. I had to like just shut up. I couldn't mention it. I couldn't talk about it. But it really makes you grow thick skin, and you know now how to approach certain things. So when fast forward to Peculiar Roots, and we launched Peculiar Roots, you're like, quality has to be on par. Excellence has to be like top priority across the board, whether it's the product quality, whether it's packaging, whether it's delivery, whether it's how you interact with us, like everything just have to be A1. And we say that a lot, but I also don't think that you guys realize the back end of what that looks like, right? So even when we started that, the concept of what is it going to look like serving Black people with excellence every day, what is that also going to look like for us? What is that going to look like for our team, right? Because we all, we celebrate, like we have days off and all that stuff. You see some of the stuff that we do. But I think everyone that's attached to this brand, like, we're empaths. We have feelings. So like simple things like if there's like an order that's late, like we're all feeling it as a team, right? If we have to go back to the customer, we're like, damn, the order hasn't been shipped yet, but this is when it's gonna ship. Like little details like that. To serve in excellence, all those things affect you, right? And it doesn't work like that, obviously, for everybody. Some people just don't give a shit. Like they selling you a product, and it's like when it gets here, it gets there, right? But that's not how we're trying to show up. That's not how we're trying to show up as a brand. So it definitely takes a lot to say, I'm going to show up with excellence, and I'm going to hold myself and my team accountable to show up that way. And what does that look like, right? So kudos to like the lessons learned, to be able to take those lessons learned and now implement them, to now know, okay, this is how you do it, and this is how you do it with excellence. And this is how, when you guys get the packaging, there's a feeling behind it, right? And so when I see customers, and we don't even call you guys customers, when I see tribe members come back and they're like, oh my God, I just found you today, but I did like 3 orders already. Like I ordered 3 more things and I ain't getting my first order yet. There's things that go behind the scenes That's why people are able to do that and feel that way, right? Um, because of how we serve. And so when we came out, there was like a handful of people saying they were going to make products for locks, or they're attempting to do it. Now there's like a million brands doing it. But for me, it's like there's room for all of us to eat. And I sincerely mean that. There's room for all of us to eat, because whatever you're doing with your brand may not be what I'm doing with my brand, and vice versa. So for me, it's like it can't be replicated, right? It can't be replicated. I don't care how you want to slice it and dice it. Like it can't be replicated. Um, and I could sit here today after 7 years with confidence and say that, right? Because I know what that looks like on the back end, and not everybody's ready for what that looks like on the back end. People think they are, but they're not, right? So that's something I'm extremely proud of. For us with Peculiar Roots, like we literally build a family. If you were privileged, and that's what I'm gonna call it, to go on our retreat this year, you experienced that times a million. Like whatever you experienced as a tribe member getting your products from us at the retreat, that was like times a million. If you were here and you were on the retreat, let them know. But it was times a million, because not one time did we talk about like products. Like we were using the products, but we weren't talking about it. Like everybody for sure had some refresher spray in their hair, some oil. We had on our bonnets, we had on our shirts, we had our bag. Like we had all the things, but not one time did somebody mention like the product. It was like all we did was laugh, cry, eat, in that order. All we did, and that's what we did, right? Because it was like putting your family together that hasn't seen each other in ever in life, because we've never met each other. But when everybody linked up, it was just like we knew each other, right? And I've been like contemplating how I could do that times 10, or I mean times 100. Because when we initially planned it, it was supposed to be 5 people. That first retreat was supposed to be 5 people. And then I'm planning, I'm like, well, this person needs to go. And then it ended up being 10 people. Then it ended up being 15 people. We were close to 20. But then I was like, chill. I was like, chill. Because I still wanted it to be intimate. And I think I want to actually make it smaller next year. So I don't know. I may just pick 5 people. I may just pick 5. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do next year, but I know 5. If I pick 5, it's gonna be tough. So that's something we'll talk about as a team. What we want to do for you guys to celebrate, like what we have, because what we have is so special. Like you can't describe it. Maybe a meetup or something. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Heather said, I don't know how you guys handle demand soaring and such. We handle it by asking for help. All right. We handle it by asking for help. So that's a great point, and I'll be transparent. We handle it by asking for help. So even though, like I mentioned, we had the experience with Darling & Co., it was still like Peculiar Roots did what Darling & Co. did in 6 years in 1 year in terms of growth. And that's majority of the support of Black women. So when they say Black women don't support Black women, that's a lie. But Peculiar Roots grew way faster. So I knew if it did that in a year during the pandemic, it was above me, meaning that I needed to seek help. We need to seek help and ask for advice from people who've done this before, made mistakes already. And so getting out of our way was like, how can we ask for help? Take your pride. Because with business, you can't really you have to put your pride away. You have to put like all those things away. So we literally just started seeking out mentors. Never had mentors before, but they just started coming to us. Like literally people would say, I want to mentor you. And these are people who were retired. They had nothing to do. They done like help companies like American Express. You heard on the video, that was one of our mentors. He worked with Disney, American Express. So they knew business, like they could sleep and think about it. So, and I needed to challenge myself with people also that didn't look like me, because I always found mentors that looked like me. But one of the things I've learned as well is, especially, and I'm gonna be frank with white men, white men believe everything in the world. They have no boundaries. So being mentored by them is really funny because they don't understand their privilege sometimes, a lot of the times. So like, yeah, go raise some men, go raise some money. Like you can sell your business now for this amount, or you can do this. And I'm like, I can't. You can, but I can't. But having those conversations, why is my phone not charged? I need my phone to charge. But having those conversations, it pushed you to do more, right? Because when I started to seek out mentors, then it pushed me to do more than what was in my plan for the company, right? Like, I'll give you an example. Bob, that was on a video, he actually gave the idea for the board membership, the board members, which literally involves the you guys, the top tribe members. So we didn't go out and say, you know what, I'm going to put Bob on the board. I'm going to put, all these fancy people on the board that is our mentors already. We said we wanted the customers to be the board members. You know why? And that's scary when you do that, because you're going to get the real all the time. The real all the time. So when something is effed up, y'all don't have to tell me. 99% of the time, y'all don't have to tell me, because somebody from the board is telling us like, yo, what's going on with this? This is going on in the Facebook group. Can we fix this? We should make this product. Like the board is doing that already, right? Because we picked you guys to do that. We didn't go and get some fancy people who were bald and ain't have locks. You are the board, right? So you make the decisions. So that was one of the ideas that he gave us, and that's been so critical to our growth, because we really listen, like, to our board, and we have those meetings, and sometimes they're not so good to hear some of the stuff. Thankfully, it's been mostly good stuff. But when those hard conversations come down, you have to also be open as a founder to be like, and outside of the board, we always tell you guys as customers, hey, tell us what's going on. Because sometimes stuff could happen and we don't know. Like, example, with the strawberry oil, right? We do a quality check all the time. The strawberry oil, we literally was leaving the warehouse, and I was like, let's do this before we leave. Let's launch the strawberry oil. So we didn't do our regular quality check, which was like opening, da-da-da. I had mine. I just literally grabbed my 2 bottles and I put them home, right? You guys started to email me like, I got my strawberry oil, but girl, what happened to the top? What happened to the top? Right? Normally, and I'll show you guys, see? They're supposed to be like this with a hole, with a peephole. But because it was done in a rush, and that, I'm being real, it was done in a rush, it wasn't checked. But you guys immediately emailed, immediately text, and gave solutions. Okay, y'all was in the inbox like, girl, it's fine, we gonna cut it, we gonna do this, we gonna, like, I'm like, okay, well, y'all run y'all business then. Y'all go ahead and run y'all business, right? But that's the tribe we have. Like we find that there's a problem, we're fixing it collectively. And that's what I love. And I think that literally extends from allowing you guys to make decisions with us. Because it makes no sense. We're just like, I think they need this. I think they need that. And then you guys don't. You really don't. Like, and I think that's a lot of the time companies do that, right? We're really like in there with you, trying to figure out if somebody like, hey, I work out and I need something for my hair. Like, what, what should I? Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure somebody's gonna work out. We're gonna test our products, what's working, what's not working. And that's how we're gonna do it. And that's how we're gonna continue to do it. Right? If somebody's like, hey, this is happening to me, I literally would stop what I'm doing and I'll put it on my hair or something. And I'm like, okay, if I'm having the same results, then we need to fix the problem. Right. But that takes being able to really listen to your customers and know that you're not perfect. Like, we're not perfect. We're still, no matter if it's 10 years down the line, we're going to fuck up. We're going to make a mistake. But I think being transparent to say we will make mistakes and we're going to allow you guys to hold us accountable, but also give us grace because we're humans and give us time to fix it. I think that's where what differentiates us for sure. And what differentiates you guys as tribe members, right? So that's definitely been one of the things that we're still learning. And that's going back to Heather's question about like, how are we handling the demand? We're learning. Like, the growth that we're having now realistically happens to a company in their 5th year of business. We're in our 2nd year of business for Peculiar Roots. So we're learning. And we tell you guys that, like, we just did a whole transfer for our warehouse. We hired a team to like help us, and we're in there, and we had to also like fall back. So this move has been scary because we had to fall back and allow the people that we hired to fulfill to actually do their job. Y'all, that's not been easy. And that's the real, like, that's not been easy. But it also shows me that the level that we're growing to, we need to allow others to do what we're entrusting them to do. Otherwise, I can't make more products. I can't focus on the creativity of the business side where it's like, okay, what are we going to develop next? What does it try? Like, I can't focus on what is really fun for me because I'm there like, man, you did not pack the box with the paper turned this way. Because that's the stuff that I'm caught up on, the like the little stuff. But if you have to trust your team to do, they're gonna make mistakes. But once we make them, we'll learn from them and we'll fix them. So for sure, like, it's definitely been growing pains. And I think for us is just being transparent with where we're at and what we're trying to do next. You guys know we're about to launch in Walmart stores in June. We're in April now. That's huge, y'all. Like, that didn't hit me till today. That didn't hit me till today when the system actually connected and we're like, okay, we're ready to get these orders. Like 250, like Walmart has like I think it's over 4,000 stores nationwide. This is just in America. This is not Canada. This is nowhere else, just here. And we're in 250 of those stores, potentially for January, launching into 1,000 stores. Like, that means you can now show up to 250 stores to go get Peculiar Roots. Like, let that sink in for all of us. Like, let that sink in. Let that sink in. So it's huge, right? And if we do great in 250 stores, then it's going to be 1,000 stores. And then 1,000 stores, I'm going to be bald.
because I'm gonna be pulling out my hair like, yo, this is stressful. And then they're gonna be like, 1,000 stores wasn't enough. Let's do 4,000 store. Then I'm gonna be real ball. Like there's gonna be like one locks hanging off, right? So this growth is gonna come. I do believe the growth is gonna come, and I believe we're just getting started. And I just hope you guys stick with us through the journey. And it's never a win just for us. It's never a win just for us. It's for all of us, because the fact that we're taking something and put it in a place where it wasn't acceptable, it's so much impact that's going to come from that. When you think about, we're still making posts about the white man and the white woman telling us not to have locks, not to graduate with locks. Like, it's still a thing, right? But if you go into the store now, 250 stores, and there's products labeled locks, lock shampoo, not curly hair shampoo, but lock shampoo, locks oil, locks refresher spray, then we could start normalizing locks, right? Then we could start normalizing locks. When you're going into the store and you're seeing the word locks on a product, now it's like, this shit is normal. We're not making this up in our head that we need a special shampoo, that we need a special oil for our locks. It's now normal. So now you're going to respect us on the shelf, and you're going to respect us in the workplace. You're going to respect us in the school environment. You're going to let us walk across that damn stage with our locks hanging on our ass because it's there. And you're not going to demand that we cut it, because what does our locks have to do with our brain and what we worked for? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. So we have to, like, what we're doing is way more than just products. It's like literally normalizing the lock community. Whether you want to believe it or not, whether you like us as a brand or not, we're going to be here. We're going to make that impact, and we're going to walk the walk. We're going to talk the talk, and we're going to show action, right? Because it's one thing to just be like, oh, I'm the lock brand, I'm this and that. But what are you doing to show impact? What are you doing to show impact? Right? So, Heather, we're growing, and I don't know how we're going to manage it, but we are going to keep asking for help. We're going to keep telling you guys when we're falling short, because it's going to happen. Because I don't know, I may know today how to handle 500 stores, but I don't know in 6 months how I'm going to handle 1,000 stores. I don't know. God knows, but I don't know right now in this moment. I just said that's why I love ordering directly from Peculiar Roots, because the package is in its own point, and you can tell there's a lot of thought and care that went into all of it. Yes, I remember. I remember there was a tribe member. She ordered from us all the time, and she ran out, and she had to go to the store to purchase. I won't say the store. But she went to this, she ordered online from the store, and it came in a brown box. Like, it just came in a brown box. And that's the time we shipped out every product in like one of our fancy boxes. She got a brown box, and sis was mad. She was so mad. She was like, Tara, like, she called me by the government, y'all. She was like, Tara, I want to support you on XYZ, but this is not quality. This is not how you do it. You would never send me a product like this. You would have never sent my order like that. And I was like, did you think they was going to send you in the fancy boxes? No, we do that. Small businesses do that. These companies ain't going to do that. They ain't going to wrap your stuff. They ain't going to make sure it's safe. Like, they just not. So that was funny. She was like, how they just gonna send my stuff like that? They didn't even put no care into that. I'm like, none. Aisha said that retreat was amazing. No talk about products, just bonding with like-minded souls, a true sisterhood. Yes, it was. It is an experience when you get your order. Literally, you just open and you just start smelling the products. Like you just like you don't even have to open a box, you start smelling the product. Yes, Donnelly. Sir. So Donnelly said at the dinner it was still love and great experience. So when I was in New York, when was that? Sometime last year I was in New York and I was like spontaneously, let's do a tribe meetup dinner in New York. And we went to see a Thai restaurant. It was like a few of us. And I think it was like really last minute. So I just like sent out a text. So y'all gotta be on the text list. I sent out a text and I was like, who wants to come? Here's a location. The first, I think it was like 10 people respond. And we met up. It was amazing. Like we just sat there, we ate, but again, it's an experience. Like you thought we all knew each other. Even my mom was like, damn, y'all, that was the first time y'all meeting? And I was like, yep. Yep. So we're definitely going to plan more in-person event now, especially that the world is opening it up a little bit. So if you need a stock person, your girl can live. I'm done. I didn't mention that my strawberry oil had no oil in the top to pour. I just made my own. Just excited to have gotten my oil. And that's the thing. We have 3 types of customers. You want to hear them? We have 3 types of tribe members. You got the ones who are like OD PR tribe members, right? They stay, they gonna always order. What they gonna always do is buy out the store. They always gonna buy out the store, and they always gonna give their feedback. But their feedbacks is gonna be on point, right? Then you have the customer. Y'all so sweet. Y'all don't be saying not a word. Something could be wrong with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all ain't say nothing. And I'm like, why did this happen to you and you never mentioned anything? Oh, it wasn't a big deal. But yes, it was. Because we needed to know that to fix it. And then you have those who they gonna make sure they tell Tara everything. Y'all gonna email us everything. Right? So that's a 3. But all 3 of y'all, we love y'all. So yeah, like we are, and we always tell you guys that we want to hear the feedback, right? We want to hear the feedback because we always want to improve. So don't feel like, for me, it's like you spend your hard-earned money and there's something wrong, it needs to be fixed. That's it. It's always imperative for customers to extend grace because mistakes happen. We can be respectful when pointing out mistakes and offering helpful suggestions. I love that. And that's literally all I ask for is be respectful. Like at the end of the day, just always remember there is a human being on the opposite side. So there's humans, like literally. I'm trying to go back to y'all comments here over here. We got to have a Miami trip. Look at y'all trying to be on somebody's beach. Yeah, I'm huge about like disrespecting the company. Well, I won't even say the company, disrespecting the employees and the human beings. Because I think sometimes we forget, maybe because we deal with larger companies so often, and we're also used to robots and like an AI system like answering you. No, when you on the website and you're talking to somebody in the chat, that's a real person. When you're emailing us, that's a real person. When you call on the phone, that's a real person. So all interact when you are in the DMs, we don't automate nothing. All of our customer like direct communication is not automated. It's real. Like you're talking to a real person. And so we ask that you just treat them like you would want somebody to treat you, because we all take those things personal. Like stuff don't get to us unless it's like really awful. And we've had some of those stories where it's really awful. Like, damn, sis, over oil? Like, I'm side-eyeing you. Like, over oil? Did you not have your coffee this morning? Like, what's going on? So just always remember it's like legit a real person behind every company, but particularly small companies for sure. There's like a real person, and all they're trying to do is do their job and help you. But if you can't allow them to do their job, they can't help you. So as Mr. Edwards said, we're doing great. I appreciate that. Takes tremendous trust for that. Exactly. It does take a lot to let somebody else take the reign. Girl. They are so intimidated by us. Yup. Yes, Miss Erica. Miss Erica said it's they allow everything else you can do, but they okay us to play sport with our locks. That's such a great point. That's like a whole nother topic. My temporary hair color arrives tomorrow. Yes. Is it Christmas when we could order? I'm done with y'all. I love your mom. She has a good soul. Oh. We always buy out because we know it's real and it works. Yup. I'm happy to be a part of the tribe. We're happy to have you. So on that note, I'm gone. I'm moving about 4 minutes, but I do want to leave you guys with one announcement before my phone. And my phone and my computer die. Y'all know your girl don't be like having the in charge of. But Donnelly, she said thanks. Stephanie says, I'm just grateful you decided to share your story and experience in creating Peculiar Roots. I think it's great to have a complete line of products available and affordable for locks and natural hair, and you hold forums for us to use them. I've purchased so many products on a whim. You'd think I'd own a salon. Just so happy to finally have found products that work for my hair. I'm happy for you, Stephanie, and that's literally why we created them. We've been on this journey for over 12 years. So it's like, we get it. How does the oil smell? It smells like strawberry and a slight hint of guava. She said, you're more than welcome. All right. So the surprise that I have for you guys. Okay, hold on, y'all. I have to plug in my computer. Otherwise, it's going to just die. Because I don't want to be in the midst of telling you guys this announcement and my phone died, because I actually need you guys to vote on something real quick. So give me a second. Give me a second. I don't know. What am I saying now? All right. I want you guys to vote on something real quick. I gotta get one from my phone. All right, so if you could hear me, I want you guys to vote on the strawberry oil. You guys know that I said I was not gonna bring it back, right? And then I gave you guys an opportunity to vote to bring it back. And all you have to do is give 50 votes. 50 votes for bring by the aisle. And guess what? Wanna fail. Y'all fail, okay? Y'all fail. Hold on, let me plug in my iPhone. Matilda said 50 votes. Hold on. 50 votes. And we'll bring it back. I want to feel big time. Big time. I want to feel. Okay. Now my phone is charging. My computer is charging. I promise I'll start doing better. Wait. I have this thing on the stand. No, I don't want you to work, robot. Turn off. I had it on the stand that like moves when you move. He be extra. All right, so what I'm gonna do, everybody come together, tag your friend, bring the tribe in, because now y'all get to vote. This is a critical time. This is a critical time. So whoever is on here live, y'all are gonna make the decision for the tribe. You came at the perfect time, Miss Butterfly, because you've been in the DMs. You see, that's my stash. Y'all don't worry about my stash. This I think this is the only strawberry oil I have. I'm not opening it till I'm not open it. I'm not open it. Why is this robot keep coming on? Turn off. Okay, hold on, y'all. So let me go to the website real quick. Let me see y'all little pity party over there with these reviews. And then I'm gonna tell y'all about y'all self. So y'all, I gave them one simple assignment. I said, I feel really bad. Everybody has been asking me for this oil, and I've been slacking. Well, not slacking. Y'all just didn't get it when y'all supposed to because y'all thought I was joking about it. Y'all don't know how we roll with these limited edition. We don't bring back stuff when they're gone. So y'all was like, she's bluffing. She gonna bring it back. She got more than that. It's not gonna sell out. She just probably doing a marketing tactic. Baby, we don't do that stuff over here. Okay? If it's sold out, it's sold out. We don't lie and say it's this much left and no. We don't do that. We don't do that. It's gone, it's gone. So I told y'all, like, that's it. Like, y'all need to get y'all stuff. Y'all should have been like Natalie. Natalie, how much bottles did you get? I think Natalie legit got 30 bottles because sis got like 10 on one order. She came back and got another 14. And she came back and was like, let me get 4 here. Let me get 6 here. How many bottles did you get? Because we're still waiting on your stash picture. But blame it on people like Natalie. She got a lot. And that's how the tribe orders, if you didn't know. If there's a new product, let me just say, if there's ever a new product, say like strawberry guava, and without a shadow of doubt, you like how strawberries smell, get 5 at minimum. They're affordable. Get 5 at minimum. If you see pineapples or whatever it is you see, and I say limited edition, and for a fact you like that scent, get 5 of it. Don't get 1 and be like, oh, it was so good, but then you come back, it's gone. It's gone because this is how they order. So I'm trying to put you on for next time. What we're going to do this time, we're going to give you guys fair warning on the next launch and the next product, right? Because we don't want to hear you guys crying and you're blaming the elite tribe. Oh, the elite tribe gets to order first. That's not fair. I just found you. Like, the excuses are endless. So I'm going to be fair. Tag your friend. We're going to be fair. We're going to tell you exactly when the next product is going to launch. We won't do pre-orders because I don't want a headache. We won't do pre-orders, but I'm going to tell you when it's going to launch. Then what we're going to do, when we tell you when it's launched, I'm going to tell you the date and I'm going to tell you the time, right? I'm probably not going to make it in the evening or the morning because I want to be fair. Again, I'm looking at all the past stuff that we did and all the complaints we had. It's 9 o'clock, I'm at work. It's 12 o'clock, I was eating lunch. Like all the stuff, right? So I think I want to do it. We're going to vote on these things in a group because I want to be very fair this time around. So I'm not even going to choose when. But whatever it is, as a tribe collectively, we're going to vote. So we're going to, for example, so that's why you need to be in a Facebook group. This is not even for the elite tribe. It's for the main group because, again, I don't want y'all saying, y'all only doing this in the elite tribe. The elite tribe is going to vote on the bigger stuff, like the final stuff, they're going to make a vote on. So like the scent. And so this announcement I'm about to tell you, right? This announcement tell you the elite tribe voted for this months ago. They didn't even know they was voting for it because that's how we do. But for example, if we're like, It's going to be on a Saturday at 7 o'clock. I won't make that decision. The tribe will make that decision because I'm going to put it in the group and say, hey, y'all, when y'all want me to drop this, Saturday or Sunday. Then I'll come back again. What time y'all want me? So we're going to be very politically correct on this launch. So nobody can say, me never want them. Nobody not going to be them to DM because I'm going to be very fair, right? So I went out on Facebook. I don't know how. Can you guys hear me on Facebook? Can you guys hear me on Facebook? I hope you can. If not, come over to IG. So we're going to make some decisions right now. So the first one, that's for sure. Okay, you can hear me. Thanks for confirming on Facebook. Okay, good. The first decision that we're going to confirm for tonight is the strawberry oil. At this time, there is 55 reviews. The ask was 50 reviews last Friday at 12 o'clock. Y'all ain't do that. I think the 55 came up like Monday or something like that. Y'all was like, I was at work. I didn't get the notification. Some of y'all were cheating by reviewing. Didn't know y'all ain't get the product. And we don't do that. So I had to delete all of those reviews. But either way, we got 55. So what I did was I went through them, and the ones that had video and picture reviews, I counted those as 3 points, right? See, I play fair. I play fair. So I'm like, you know what? The people that did video reviews, I'm gonna make their reviews count as 3 points. So like Miss Laverne came through with the picture, looking all cute and ish. Like, you know, like videos were done because now you can upload videos to the site. Miss Pammy came out with the picture. So, you know, thank your tribe members that came through with the pictures because they made this about to happen. You look at Miss Danita come through with the glow. Like sis was like, y'all need to go look at them. Like they looking real cute and stuff. So after seeing that, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be very fair. I'm gonna come out with it again. So right now, I'm waiting on the sample for the strawberry guava, drum roll, oil spray. Strawberry guava oil spray. So I did a poll a while back and I said, y'all, let me know if y'all want the strawberry oil spray. If you want it, if you're good on the spray. Some of y'all was like, I don't even care what it is. But if y'all good on the strawberry oil spray, let me see the word spray in the comment. Spray, 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 spray. We did a survey in the group. Yes, so we did, and I'll show you guys. So this is this is our oil spray that's going into the Walmart stores. This is the oil spray. Right now, the one you have is like a kiwi sweet orange. The one that's going in Walmart is actually pineapple. Smells amazing. Let me smell it. Y'all smell it. Smell it. Smell that. Delicious, right? So I was like, you know, I've been using the oil spray. I'm really digging it. I feel like it really goes on nice and it's like gives you that glow, that shine that y'all like. So I'm really digging it. So if you haven't tried our kiwi oil spray, go get it. But this one you'll find in Walmart and on Walmart.com in a few weeks or whatever. So I was like, you know what? I want to bring this back for you guys, but what if we switched it up a bit? Like, what if we did a spray? And you guys was like, spray, 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 spray. So I went back. The top vote was spray. Some of you guys was like, I don't care what it is. I ain't tried the first one. Just bring it back. So as you can see in the comments, either spray, spray, spray. I want it all. So we're going to come back with the spray. I don't know yet if I'm going to make it a permanent product. I don't want it to be a permanent product. So it's not going to be a permanent product. Let me just discipline myself right in this moment. Okay. It's not going to be a permanent product. It's not. It's going to be a spray. Strawberry guava spray. I'm taking some of the feedback. So some of the feedbacks was like, we wanted to smell way more strawberry. Tone down the guava just a tad bit. And guava wasn't even that high, so y'all extra. But either way, we're taking the suggestions. We're doing that. It is gonna be a 4 ounce. Why are y'all so complicated? What? I'm giving y'all a little bit. And then y'all come back at me like, well, it's gonna be a 4 ounce. Yes, ma'am. Y'all be extra. This is why I can't play with y'all. I can't give y'all nothing nice. 4 ounce. We're not doing 8 ounce. By the way, this is what I did the other day. I took my old charcoal shampoo bottle and I put my oils in there just to give me an idea what the 8 ounce would be like. So I'm ahead of you, okay? But for now, it's gonna be 4 ounce because y'all not stressing me out. So strawberry oil is gonna be an oil spray. That's the final verdict. We are gonna do a limited amount, right? We're gonna do a limited amount. I'm going to give you notification this time up until the product goes live because I want to be fair. So our team is already working on that. We're literally going to email you, text you, put it on the Facebook group. Facebook group going to get way more alert. We're going to put it in the our Instagram. Basically, we're going to let you know. We're not just going to pop up on you. We're going to let you guys know you're going to get to vote when you want it. What I will say is put your Facebook on, your Instagram on, put all your alerts on. If you're not on the text club, get on a text club. If you're not in the Facebook group, get on a Facebook group. If you're in the Facebook group, put your Facebook alert on so whenever we post, you get a post. Here's what's going to happen, and it's going to still happen in this order because there is perks and levels to this. Elite Tribe will get approximately 15 minutes to order before everybody else. That's just the Elite Tribe rule. I didn't make that. The boards made that. Blame the boards. The Elite Tribe will get 15 minutes to shop before anybody else. So Elite Tribe, you'll get your link first in the group. The regular Facebook Tribe, you're going to get your link after they're finished. 15 minutes is up, and you're going to get to shop 15 minutes before the general public. I'm so fair. I'm so fair. So 15 for the Elite, 15 for the regular tribe, and then it releases to the regular public at whatever time, right? Trekka said her credit card is stored and ready. That's a smart idea. When you're purchasing from us, you should have created a profile account because with your profile account, you actually earn points. So make sure if you signed up the first time and you thought it was like too much work to do, go back, put it in so your information could be stored. That way, when this opportunity comes, you're not fetching like trying to get a card and then you're trying to check out and it says gone. The next thing is there will be no limit on how many you could purchase. We've never done that. We're not about to start doing that. I think it's not fair. Based on how our community is, it would not be fair to limit how much they order because legit, everybody orders over 5 items when it's a new product. So it's not fair based on how we've treated our community and our family, our tribe family, to say, you know what, you could only order 10. We're not going to do that. We ain't going to do that. So every man for himself. We're not going to do that. You could order whatever the heck you want to order. First come, first serve. But the biggest thing that we're doing differently this time is we're letting you know in advance. We're letting you know in advance. We're not going to trick you with the date. Like everybody's going to have their time slots when they're going to shop. The links, don't be Aisha and try to search the site before time, thinking you're going to find it. It ain't going to be there. We're literally going to send you a private link in each group. So you can, like, the way we normally do it, we send you the checkout link. See, we be thinking about you guys. We send you the checkout link. What that means is all you have to do is increase your quantity and hit checkout. You don't have to go on the site looking for it. We'll send you the direct checkout link, right? So again, it's going to be in that order: elite, regular, general, public, right? If you've ordered from us before, you already got an invitation to the Facebook group. So just go check your junk email, get in that group now so you can be in there. You can be in the know. But this is literally only for the strawberry guava oil spray. Not 8 ounce, 4 ounce. Y'all don't put words into my mouth. No, you can't go from 4 to 8. I'm weak. Hold on. I can't with y'all. Y'all so extra. Giving all my no one 10 minutes. I will accept whatever is getting. Yep. That's a good idea. We're definitely going to bring back a lot of the products, like throwbacks. I like that idea. Miss Erica. Like, yeah, I definitely feel like we've had, like, even in our boxes, like our theme boxes, like our holiday boxes, we're probably not going to do those anymore. But we're definitely going to start doing more drops like these, like limited edition. I love limited edition because I feel like we get to try something new without like really committed to it. Because what I don't want you guys to have is like, I mean, some of y'all gonna have it anyway. Like Natalie, no shade, Natalie. Keep picking on Natalie tonight. But some of y'all gonna have like 50 products of the same thing. But we are gonna bring back some things like the lavender sage refresher spray. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about the lavenders. So here is what they're talking about. This is mine. You can't have it. You can't have it. I have all the limited edition stock. Hey, hello. But we're going to do that for sure. Like the lavender sage was made with love. So this is vanilla sage and lavender. If you love lavender, you will love this. If you know you're not like big on like anything that's like super bold in scent, this is not for you. Me personally, I do not like lavender scent, but I created this in a way where the lavender was subtle. Like you know it's there, but it's like soothing. That's what I want. I didn't want it to like box you in the face. I want it to be like subtle and sexy. And that's exactly what the vanilla sage and lavender is. You guys have been asking for it from it came out. So that may be like a pop-up during the end of the year, maybe like winter time, because I think it's like a winter scent. So definitely we're going to probably bring that back in the winter. And again, we'll vote on these things in the group. I may do something totally different that you guys are like, forget about that. We're going to come back. But we're taking all suggestions. Just be fair. Don't bombard us with suggestions. So we're going to, like, one of the things that you guys asked for is something like with all the scents I hated, peppermints. And to me, those are like really, gosh, they're just not tropical. They're just like, ugh. I don't like those scents, but it's not about me. It's about y'all. So even with this one, I sacrificed and it came out amazing. I think it's just a balance of like the aroma. And I always tell you guys, you can also consult us with scent when you're about to try something, because what may, like, if you're coming to me and you're like, I don't like strong smelling products, I would say go with the aloe vera spray. I would say go with the cucumber melons because those to me are subtle. Don't go with like a Caribbean vibes or um, the pomegranate pear, and you're talking about you want subtle because those are like that's it. Like when you go in the streets, like girl, what are you wearing? Caribbean vibes. You smell it? Caribbean vibes. Like that's like a statement piece. Caribbean vibes is a statement piece. Forget about your jewelry, your clothes. Caribbean vibes is a statement piece. Okay. So don't be talking about you subtle, but then you put in Caribbean vibes in your cart. It's not for you. Legit. Like it's not for you. Um, and to me, those are not even like they're not overpowering, but they are present. They're there to let you know, like they're there, right? So with this, I was hiffy, literally because of one review. I was hiffy about bringing this back because one person bought it and it was her first order. So she'd never tried any of our products. This product was her first order, and she did not like the lavender. She was like, it was bold. No, she didn't use the word bold, but she was like, it was just too strong. It's like, who makes stuff this strong? And I'm like, she probably likes something subtle. And we emailed her and she never responded, but she probably wanted something subtle and she should never have tried it because this is not a regular product. This is literally for the tribe members that demanded it, and it's for a special group of people, and you guys know who you are. So if you're just trying our products, ask for recommendation because everything ain't for you. Yeah, not you save your bottle so you can sniff it. I'm done. That's a wrap. But yeah, it's not like consult us first. Like they're like we make our products for y'all, but like we have different tribe members. Let's just say that. So we're definitely gonna bring this back. You guys have been asking for some like peppermint and stuff like that. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna come out with a sick collection for y'all. You get it? Sick. I feel like those scents is like when you use them when you're like sick or I don't know. But I'll come out with a sick collection for y'all. Okay? A sick one. Y'all been asking for the Caribbean Vibes collection. May or may not be a thing. Like we just gonna have fun this summer. Like hot gal summer again, all over again. Hot gal summer, hot man summer. It's gonna be a hot lock summer. I'm missing all y'all comments. Latasha said we're queens. We're supposed to be extra. Period. We appreciate the innovation. Y'all be having me do all these madness. It was you, Erica. Erica said, "Listen, I'm going to hound y'all about the bees and mosquito attacks." Erica said she'd been getting attacked because of the refresher spray because they're so fruity and they smell so good. So the bees and the mosquitoes are attacking her. So she was actually one of the people that requested the peppermint and those. And you're not the first one. Erica is just more so when I do it, I want it to be perfect because I think I've had bad experience with those scents. And I feel like you can still make those scents and they're still pleasant. And that's what I always try to achieve. So even with the lavender, that was a huge win for us because I didn't want it to smell like awful. Like I didn't want you to have to sacrifice. I'm getting the results, but my hair smells like shit. Like I hate that. Like when people say, oh, natural has to smell like natural, earthy. Like that's bullshit. Like, mm-mm. Like you can't, like they gotta smell good. I'll take either. I've never tried the strawberry. It's so good. I feel like so bad for you guys that never tried it. Like I legit want to share mine with you, but I won't because like I'm not that nice. Like I ain't I'm not about to give you my last strawberry, girl. I love you, girl, but not that much. I'll bring it back though. You could buy any amount you want. Like it's your world. Add it to your cart now. Some of us are, Aisha, you know you lied. Some of us are ordering products from multiple ads, and even if it weren't, people should be ashamed for wanting these great products. See, that's why I don't shame people, man. I don't be shaming y'all. I don't be shaming y'all. But you're right. We shouldn't shame each other for wanting like 20 bottles of oil. Like it's your business, it's your world. Do what you got to do. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm just here to produce I'm here to produce, I'm the supplier. Oh, then my daughter's trying to hug what little strawberry guava I have left. I feel bad for you guys that have to share products. Yes, my kids stole mine. I ordered like 5. Y'all kids is out here because they probably think it's candy. Lord, I bought several bottles just for me. Look at them confession. Let's see all the people who are confessing. Pam, it's back. Pam, how did you miss that girl? We sent out an email. Guys, the 2-in-1 Jamaican shampoo is back. It is back. I know I haven't been stressing that, but it is back. Like you go put in your card, it's back. Y'all begged me to bring it back. They're there. The 2-in-1 Jamaican Black Castor shampoo is back. It is everything, and it's back. So y'all go cop that, put in your card. I think the lock brushes are back as well. Or if not, if they're not live on the site right now, they should be back tomorrow. Will you begin to add pomades to go along with the oils and spray? We have in the past. So like we had the pomegranate pomade to match this spray. We had the pineapple peppermint. Oh, so Erica, did you try the pineapple peppermint pomade? I don't know. I think it's sold out. But if you tried that, what do you guys think of the pineapple peppermint? Ooh, see, this is what happens when we talk. See, hold on. Do I have one here? What do you guys think of the pineapple peppermint pomade as a refresher spray? See, let me pull. See, y'all, I still got mine. I don't play with my limited editions, y'all. I do not pull them. I think I got one upstairs in my cabinet. That's it. But I don't play. I don't share these stuff. But I think as soon as I open it, I smelled that. Lord. I love the pineapple peppermint pomade out of all of them. So what do you guys think about a spray? I think that would be like an awesome combination because, and then just kind of tone down the pineapple because you'll still kind of have your sweetness, but then that peppermint won't be so bam like in your nose. Like, what do y'all think? So y'all smell this. Okay, now Erica, if you don't have this is good because you can smell the pineapple, but it's like by the time you start smelling it, the peppermint just kind of like whisk in, and then it just, I look like a crackhead doing this. Oh God. All right. So we're gonna vote for that in the group. Pineapple peppermint refresher spray. I may be able to do something else. Because I'm considering the pineapple because we have pineapple refresher spray already. Apple could be good also, but we have apple already as well. Give me another fruit. Or maybe I'll just leave it. But it smells really good. And I could smell the peppermint for those who like peppermint. But for me that don't like it, it's not like still in my nostrils. Like it's gone. Like after 5 seconds. Okay. This is a good family meeting. Like thanks for coming to this family meeting and thanks for being on time because I wasn't. Erica said, I felt that way about the lavender until I shook it up. Then it was better than I felt in love. See, and were you like a lavender person before, Erica? And somebody else said that. Like, so I love bad reviews, and we're going to start like going through those as well and see how we could make things better. But I think somebody put like a review about like, I think it was, I don't remember which one of the spray it was, and she didn't like it. And then she came back and she said, my bad, I should have like shaken it up and actually applied it to my hair before I reviewed it. Because once I did, then I actually liked it. But I would say, like, if you don't like something, like a scent, and you know you don't like it, like, don't get it. Like, if I did not make the lavender, I probably wouldn't have bought it because I just know I don't like lavender, right? But then I also be open to new stuff. Ooh, Chucka said grapefruit. Grapefruit peppermint. Who's taking notes? Because y'all know I don't be taking notes. Who's taking notes to send to me? Donnelly, take notes and send to me, please. Take notes and send to me. Because y'all know I'll be here talking all this crap and I ain't gonna remember nothing. We had a mango one. So we had a mango. Ooh, you mean mango peppermint? I think the mango might overthrow the peppermint though. And the grapefruit might overthrow the peppermint. So that's the thing about scents, y'all. Like some of them are over like bolder or more noticeable, I should say. But like that's why the pineapple worked, because the pineapple was just like pineapple is just subtle. It's not like bam. It's bam. You're those people, Stacey. I have 5 girls, and me and my baby girl is the only 2 log. My girls use these products just as much as I do. And that's the beautiful thing, y'all. Like, we don't like our products can be used on all type of hair. It doesn't have to just be locks. We just mainly focus on our own. But it can be, I love that you guys are able to use it for the whole family and you don't have to like still go out and get something else. Like, that's dope. Y'all over here throwing shade. I said that because some people came hard for some people who ordered a lot of product. Y'all sure did. Y'all was going hard for them people. Why they order so much? That's not fair. This is the tribe. You welcome, Pam. I love a pineapple peppermint refresher spray. In the meantime, Erica, definitely do the aloe. Do the aloe. I don't know how y'all be having bee problem, and I spray as much as y'all. Y'all probably spray way more than I do, but I tried the papaya pomade for the first time today. The smell is so addictive, isn't it? Oh, you didn't get that one? It's really good if you like peppermint, Pammy. But it was subtle, like I said. It wasn't like I stopped smelling it already. Like there's no like after smell, and I'm obviously when you put it on your ear, because I've used it on the kids' hair, and I'm always like smelling their hair when I have them, and I didn't have like an issue with the peppermint. Strawberry guava refresher spray. I can't. Miss Jackie, log off. Miss Jackie, log off. log off. Y'all about to have me on here for 2 hours. I'm leaving. I'm about to go eat some soup, some Jamaican soup that my mama made. I haven't my mama's cooking in a long time. Yes, watermelon is a thing. That is it. Watermelon peppermint. Who's down for that? Ooh, when cutting the lawn, y'all getting attacked out here. I like that watermelon peppermint. You see, I was trying to be good, but Miss Jackie brought it up. All right, so y'all, who's taking notes? Who's taking notes? Who's taking notes to DM me? Or somebody put it in the group. So I've got strawberry guava refresher spray. Miss Jackie, we blocking you for that comment. Blocking you. Watermelon peppermint pomade. That sounds really good, actually. Because I really want something watermelon. And I think y'all won't get attacked as much with watermelon. I would say. Ms. Jackie said, I do not like lavender, but that refresher spray hit just right. I would like kiwi sweet orange in a refresher spray. That would smell so good. Lord, I can't with y'all. I was not a big fan of the lavender, but that spray is the truth. See, I hope y'all seen these comments for those of you like me that don't like lavender. I vote for the pineapple peppermint pomade and refresher spray pack. Passion fruit is the one that you would consider. Passion fruit is totally my lane, but that's what they're saying. There you want something sick smelling. I'm gonna keep playing, y'all. They don't want to be attacked, right? They don't want to smell too fruity. So they want something in between. So I think passion fruit would definitely still kind of put them back in that box. And I would love passion fruit. But yeah, I think watermelon peppermint might be the one for that peppermint spray. So we'll play with it. Pear peppermint is also sounds good. Watermelon and kiwi sweet orange refresher spray would be great. I would gonna this money to make all these products. Answer that question then, because y'all is too much. Team too much. I just said, what other company gives their customers a choice in products? Not many. So we should be happy that PR gives us the opportunity to choose. I would not buy the product, so I have to choose. But I'm gonna know exactly what you're saying. That's facts. I think it settles. It's shattered. I'm going back to y'all comment. Trucker said, yes, my hubby loved it. I got points for this spray. Yes. Aisha made a great point the other day too about the men's spray. So Erica, try the men's spray because the men's spray is like, I can't tell you what's the scent because it's like a straight secret. But I think you may find the men's spray to be good to keep away everything. Try the men's spray. If you guys bought the men's spray for your babe, go try it. It don't want to come out. This is like, this ain't yours. Hold on. I'm gonna change the cap. Try the men's spray, y'all. Try the man spray if you want something subtle but not too sweet. Like the man spray may be it. See? Hold on, because my cover had apple in it, so Mhm. The 2-in-1 beard and air spray. Try this. It smells like a spawn black man. It smells good. It's not like fruity. Try that, Erica. Between that and the aloe, you're good. I bought the man spray for my husband and ended up using it because it smells so amazing and I get the most compliments on the scent. There you have it. There you have it. I think we just need to have all the products. My doctor's always, Trekka, you always awesome. Yeah, no. Why Thursday meetups make me weak. I like the boom and the sweet. They better get ready. My credit cards have low balances. I'm ready. Afterpay. Y'all use Afterpay. Natalie say, you know I'm getting whatever you put out. Can honestly say best products in the market. I love pineapple peppermint, grape bundle, pink grapefruit. We can do a fundraiser. I'm weak. Maybe I need that to spray on my pillow and I can pretend to have one. I'm done. Hey girl, hey LaShawn, we still here. They killing me, girl. They killing me. They done picked 5 sprays that they want us to launch. They done picked 20 oils that they want us to launch. And we're trying to figure out how we're gonna launch these products, like with what money. Because it takes money to launch products, right? So they're now saying we need to start a fundraiser. So I guess we're gonna start like a GoFundMe or something to raise these money for these products. And we ain't even doing pre-orders because y'all be tripping with pre-orders. So we ain't doing pre-orders. But that's it, y'all. This was super fun. I think watermelon peppermint is good for a refresher spray. Not you're going to donate for a refresher spray and maybe a pomade collection. And I'll also try the pineapple peppermint to see how that is. If you're just joining as well, we are going to launch the guava strawberry oil again, but this time we're going to do it in a spray version. So it's not going to be the twist cap, is going to be a spray version, which is way more effective, I feel, with how it's applied for some of us who are actually lazy. Or you don't even have to be lazy. You just like efficiency. So spray strawberry guava spray oil will launch. This time around, I will announce when we're launching it. So there's no surprise. I'm going to launch where you're going to get multiple across the board, messages and whatever to let you know when exactly it's going to launch. There won't be a pre-order period. So when we drop, you'll know the times that we're going to be dropping. So first come, first serve. It's an elite tribe. We'll get 15 minutes to shop. The regular Facebook group will get 15 minutes after them. And then we announce it to the general public. General public just means everybody in our email list. It's a fair game. There's no limit on how much you can order. We've never done that. We're not about to start doing that. What's the price point is going to be the same, $9.99. $9.99. I'm not even going to raise the price. Well, wait, what's the price for the oil now? I think it's $9.99 for the spray oil. I think it's $9.99. Hold on. The only difference may be the pack, because the packaging, the oil tops are expensive. Let's see. So it's either $9.99 or $12.99. But I'll let you guys know. So what you can start doing, how much is it on Walmart? I don't remember. I don't know. But it's gonna be $9.99 or $12.99. Gotta look how much supply is and all that crap. But I'll let you guys know. There won't be, again, no surprise. I want to give you guys a fair chance to get what you need, and that way you guys could shop, and don't blame me for your shortcomings and your failures of not getting enough products. Oh God. This is between y'all and Fenty, shaking my head. Y'all about to take all my coins. Well, Rihanna's a billionaire right now. Kudos to sis. I'm done. No, she didn't. She said, I think there should be a product where the elite tribe have to wait and we get the first dibs. I mean, before I become elite, of course. And then Aisha follows up with my comment, don't blame me for your failures and shortcomings. I am weak. Woo. Not you guys trying to have take away the elite tribe privilege. No, baby, no. She said, nope, being the elite is a perk. Get on our level. Y'all. Yeah, we can't do that. Like, y'all not about to have people coming for me. Yeah, so it's probably $12.99 because it's break cap. Yeah, but I'll let you guys know. But we not gonna do that. We can't like demote the elite tribe. Like, who does that? Who does that? No, we can't demote them. I'm weak. Y'all horrible. That's why I'm making it fair. I'm making it fair. Like, I'm making it fair. Everybody going. Literally, all they have is 15 minutes before you. I don't think they're gonna take everything in 15 minutes. I don't know. He said, at least we work to elite status. Look at y'all. Y'all sound like some elitists. Watermelon refresher spray. We'll see. I'm done. Look at the elites trash talking now. I'm telling y'all, there's so many perks to being an elite tribe member. You get double points. Like, it's just so much. You get to shop first and shenanigans like that. And most of y'all are almost there. Like, LaShawn said she's trying to get there. Most of y'all are so close. Like, I looked yesterday, it's like 15 people almost there. So y'all are so close. And Elite Tribe, literally all you have to do is spend $1,000 with us over the lifetime of being a customer. And you'll be surprised how much y'all be spending. I'm just saying. Yep, it's just $1,000. At first, it was like $250, and then we would get trolls in the group like over time, and then we moved it to $500, and then the board voted that out. They were like, "That's too easy," because sometimes people spend 2 orders and that's it. Like, once I get this loan, I cannot go back. I'm done with y'all. She said, am I one of them? Because Lord knows I'm trying. You need to be over there because you literally said you got a Facebook just so you could be in the group. So that's amazing. Like, I love when you guys like get an account just to be in the group because the group is dope. It's really amazing. Just amazing community. So we elected an elite. I'm done. Erica said, elite, don't come for me. I just want my products. Watch when she get over there, then she gonna be like, we're elite, so you can't. Y'all too much. But that's it, y'all. I'll see you guys next week. We're gonna keep you guys updated. Join the Facebook group. It goes to your bio. No, join the Facebook group, join the email, join the text, so you guys can know when the strawberry guava oil drops. I'm not responsible for anybody and their shortcomings. The staff is not responsible for you guys and your shortcomings. It is what it is. We love y'all. See you guys next Thursday, same time, same place. And we'll keep you guys updated on. Oh, yeah. Happy Good Friday, y'all. We have tomorrow. We'll keep you guys updated on everything. Bye. Ciao, ciao, ciao.